So because it's raining, I like to investigate where the leaks are in the boat. If you look out, clean the window. That is gutter sealant, and there is a whole series of welding that needs to be done along there. And this is why I'm not going for a spray foam insulation, because all of these rivets have the potential for leaking. So here's one of them. Comes from the top there, comes down, turns around, just a little drip. There it is there. And eventually pools up in a tiny little puddle there. There has always been a leak in the engine room, and I've never been able to find it until today. Exciting times, so let me show you. So there's the leak, and you get a little puddle of water just under the engine. There's the stern gland, and there's the grease. But there's no water dripping in through there, and there never really has, because I always grease it up after every journey. Door up here, which is covered, so I always assumed there would be water coming in through here, but there's no water actually coming through. And it's bone dry down here. But no, I found where the leak is. This is the fuel cutoff there. This is the cable. And that cable runs up to the pull stop engine. The water is going down the inside of the tube, and there's the drip. And look how fast it is. And straight down into the bilge. Simple solution, just put a lid on it. It's a rainy day, but it's nice and calm, so here we are. We are very much in the countryside, but not quite. So we're not far from the London orbital ring road known as the M25, and pretty much once you're outside the M25, you're clear of London completely. In fact, we're in London County, I think, at the moment, but in that area, that's a nice big golf course there, so that's all manicured. And then this mountain of grass that you see is one of London's largest reservoirs, is up there. So there's billions of litres of water sitting up there. So we're here for 2 weeks, and the reason I'm sort of making a point of this is the fact that it's peaceful, it's out of the way. I've got some electrical cables to look at. This is as far north on the River Lee that the Linda has ever been. So I was here last summer. No, not last summer, the summer before, so 2020. But once we go further, it'll be a mystery in the next move. Why am I saying this? Because there will come a point when there will be a bridge that Linda will not fit under, and I'm not sure where that is. But that's for another video. This is my plastic shower tray, and I've got to now get it to sit in here. Well, I think I've designed it. Someone got a haircut. Quite an extreme rake on this. so that all the water would definitely flow into that corner. But it's all welded. There you go. Now what I'm going to do is use the petrol generator and just clean it up and paint it. Drill some holes for the tabs. Got bits of wood. So I've made a platform, that'll be what you stand in. There it goes, just sits nicely in there. Solid. Showering in the shower. Undo everything I've just done and give it another coat of paint. To make it life a little bit easier, I'm going to start laying down a floor. Because I've got loads of old bits of plywood knocking around, I'm not entirely sure what the floor layout at this end is going to be like in the future. So I'll just use up all this crap wood for the moment. I made sure that each of them rested on a rib, ground out any bits that were sitting up, and it means that the whole thing is now a bit more solid, and this is giving me a solid footing. So all around we now have a nice level floor. I do have my cap now ready to go to put on that bad boy. Ever wanted to know what a fox making love sounds like? Stop the fox raping. Shut up. There, that did it. Right, hello. These are 200-litre tanks, which means 200 kilos, and each of these struts takes 40 kilos, so they're not being stressed out at all. This is a continuous piece of angle iron, and the reason for that is just to sew them all together so that they're stronger. Behind, I'm going to put in another bit of angle iron, but I'm going to chop it up into bits and then weld them in so that this won't move around. So currently you can push back, push forward, but we're going to put one in behind. Right, so I have my little bits of angle iron. I'm going to get rid of these. So this block of wood is exactly the same width. So the block of wood goes in, get to position. I will probably leave it a little bit loose. Take that out, weld that piece in, done. solid. I can't move it. I mean, I can take it back out, but it's tight and it fits nicely. Very tight. There's not going to be any movement in this. I was thinking of a bracket that would, you know, a similar thing. So a bit of angle line there, a bit of angle line there, bar going across and a bracket. But it's so solid, not going anywhere because it's wedged in, that I'm now thinking if I just put a ratchet strap around it to stop it from going upwards, which it should never do. I mean, the only reason it would ever go upwards is because the boat is upside down. Just waiting for those to cool down before I put my lovely plastic tank on it. How are we doing? Still warm. So I think what's happened is it's gone in at an angle and it's pointing in underneath, so that needs to be taken out and put back in. Simple. Redo them. These three, great. These two just need to be cut up and pull back out again. I don't know how I'm achieving these levels of accuracy, but that is again spot on. Yay! Done. I have this hose which will be connecting everything together. Still waiting on a delivery of all the connectors and things, but yeah, so that's it. The welding is done for them. The thing that left to be done is when I've got them into position, I'll need to put a tab, but I'll bolt the tabs in. So I'll just make a little L-shaped tab that will be bolted in, and that will stop it sliding back and forth. Uh-oh, that wasn't what I wanted. So now, it's holding onto that bit. And now I can see if I can turn it around and turn the whole thing. Okay, let's see what happens. Oh, no, it won't come. Ow, that's my finger. Yep, I just took a chunk out of my finger. Ow. There we are. Oh, this better fit. Oh, it does. Yes. Ugh. Might need some tape on that. Don't know if you can see, a little bit shaking from the excitement. can you imagine that didn't fit? Anyway, there it is, removed. Oh, exciting stuff. Okay. Stop. Yep. Oh my God, we saved the day! I do not. Please run away. I did actually see if I could find a 2-inch spanner. And I couldn't find one in all the hardware stores or eBay and things like that. Not an easy thing to get a hold of. Stilson, you are my hero. I think we can say that has been successful. Ooh, that's a lot better.